This is part 2 of the video of East End Park. Occasionally there are some benches strategically placed for viewing the lake, which I just went right on by. A little bit of water inlet. The first part included trails over there that you cannot see, but they're over there. That was in part 1. This is this side, which is more the middle, part 2. It's a very beautiful park. This is primarily for those living in Kingwood, new to the area, who have never been out here and don't know about it. It's rather nice. I mentioned before the shade. As you can tell, most of this is shaded. It's about 88 degrees, but it feels about 70, 68 because I'm on my bike, but it would feel more like about 78 or 80. We just came out of North Loop and we passed Overlook, but we will come back to that. Sorry about that. I need to use my right hand because that controls my rear brake. And that's the one I need to use. Here's more of a wider trail. Behind me there is a basically where the trail starts. Now, as you could probably guess, there is quite a bit of wildlife out here. And there have been reported and confirmed sightings of alligators. That's why they have a little park called Alligator Alley. They also have a park called Eagle Point. I'm sorry, Eagle Nest, and then Otter Point. That's because all those animals are a part of this environment. Not to mention the fat rabbits I saw on the way in here. And the squirrels, of course, if you want to call them that. I like to refer to them as rats sometimes. But they're actually squirrels. I guess they're rats only if they get in my yard. So, hopefully in part 1 you got to witness part of my crash, even though I did stay on my feet and the bike crashed under me. It's kind of strange driving with one hand only and using this video camera, or my phone I should say. There's a lot of these walking bridges across due to the increased rain season, which we are definitely not experiencing now. And you will see more of these as I venture onward. That's another one down that way. In fact, even though I've been this way, I haven't shown you on this video, so once again I apologize for the shakiness, but I am what you call an amateur. The last video ended upon itself about 6 minutes, so this one may as well, and I guess I'll just have to do a part 3 if that's the case, but maybe not. Heard what sounded like an ocean wave suddenly, and all I saw was a giant current, almost like a whirlpool, in its wake. So, you know, I'm not real sure what it was, and I didn't care to get too close. But this looks like some prime fishing as well. And also, last time, I haven't seen one yet today, I saw a little copperhead, a baby. Well, maybe not a baby, a youngster, about a foot and a half long, coming across the trail. So, you know, you gotta be aware, but it's true. If you just like go about your business and look where you're going, you won't have any problems with these creatures. Of course, I say that now. I've never come face to face with an alligator in the wild, so that could ring true different. I don't think my little old pepper spray is gonna get me out of that one, but hopefully that won't happen, and I'm just wasting time talking to you about it. Okay, we're going back because I've already been the other way, and I want to take you to the, I guess, the more less rough part of the trails. But it really is beautiful. If you can really see it for yourself, you'd be doing yourself a favor. That's if you appreciate nature at all. I mean, you know, I've come out here before. The first time I came out here was after, I think it was right during the winter 2 years ago. And it was nice. I walked it and it was cool because I had my daughter with me, so it was, you know, good for a walk. I think next time we come, we're going to be riding our bikes. I think she'll like that. We'll just have to, and see, there's a trail back to my left that I'm not willing to take on this bike because I don't know it and it looked rather bumpy. But there are plenty of those trails too if you want to really adventure a little bit. It's very lush, even though we've hardly had any rain whatsoever in the past months. And today is April 27th, 2011. So we're definitely in a drought. In fact, today we are experiencing Southeast Texas red flag fire warning. So basically the whole Southeast Texas with the wind and everything is like kindling. So hopefully people are being safe with any combustibles. But it's very lush green still. Trail down that way and back to my left. This is for a little bench for the walker or the rider who's very tired. In some parts, the leaves, big leaves, are covering the trail, which I kind of like, gives it the more natural look. But usually they're not on there, but it's been very, very windy the last couple of days. And so I think that's the reason why. And so, another one of these little bridges. Looks like